All right, so today I'm going to be picking up a new project. It's kind of new. I've had this car for probably a year and a half now. It's just been sitting, waiting for me to pick it up to do it. I've had it. It's just in a shed where I stuck it for a while. But it's time to finally get back on it. 65 Fastback, really bad. You guys will see from the walk around video. It's pretty rough shape, but if you follow me on Instagram, you know I've done worse. Maybe this one's pretty bad, but stay tuned for this whole episode. It's just gonna be me. I got the trailer already hooked up, hop in the truck. I'm gonna go down, pick it up. We'll show you where it's sitting. There's another 65 Fastback of mine that's sitting almost on top of it. So stick around because this one's gonna be a big project. Lots of full panels, pretty much every piece of metal that it needs is everything that they make. So let's go pick that thing up and get started. All right, so as you can see, we got a 65 Fastback here. Just got it in off the trailer, on the platform. Next thing I gotta do is put it up on jack stands. When I say 65 Fastback, you get what's left of a 65 Fastback. Also, it was hit. You can see that that pillar is smushed in. So there's lots to do on this, lots to remeasure and plan out. I gotta order some more sheet metal for it. I have most of it. This is going to be one that's going to be for sale once it's done. I'll work on it here for about a week, and then I got something else to do in between. That's a couple weeks, and then I'll be back onto this one until it's finished. But if you're interested in this 65, once it's done, if you go to my Instagram, Peterson Restorations, you'll be able to see some of the shells that I've done. I have a 67 Fastback that I've put a bunch of pictures on there lately of that one done. This would be the same way. All the sheet metal will be done. The interior that I have in it will go with it, and it'll be on suspension, a stock suspension, wheels and tires of some sort, but you're getting a shell that will be rust-free, and it has a clear title. This is a C code, which originally was a 289 automatic car, black interior. I have a clear title in my name, PA title, so let's do a quick walk around on it. We'll point out some of the really bad spots and some of the good spots if there is any. All right, so before there's a bunch of comments down in the comment section about how crazy I am, I already know. But just hear me out. In the end, this will be a beautiful car. So first glance, going up front, you can see this is the side where it was hit. Like I said, I cut this front end off because it was so bad. It was just dead weight. I'm going to cut it off anyway, so I just hacked it off with the plasma cutter along with the floor just to free up some of the weight so me and a buddy or two people could move this thing easily. But seeing as there is no firewall, it obviously needs a firewall, upper and lower cowl. It's going to get cowl side panels, outer rockers, in this case because they're twisted and slightly rotted on the bottom. It's getting the A pillar, both sides. It's going to get the B pillars on both sides. The window post should be pretty good. That's a thick steel and it doesn't usually rot out that much. We'll see once we get to that though. This side also is the same way. So A pillar on this side. Outer rocker. This is getting a Supreme one-piece floor from Dynacorn, so it'll have floor supports all the way back to the frame rails. Trunk floors, trunk brace, all of that. Also going to get full quarters. It's going to get a roof skin also. You can see some of the rust coming through on that spot there. The original lead's popping out. But it does have some of the interior. I'll clean and blast some of the metal trim to see what's savable. But it has all the wraparound stuff, the fold down seat, quarter trims. So all that stuff will be going with it. But as you can see, it's really bad. I got it out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I got some other parts with it, so it was a good deal. And I was able to get the title. Rear window panel is going to need change too. It's rotted out down in between there. You can see the lead seam on this one starting to crack through also. And I cut the back end off just to fit it on the trailer when I moved, because I put 2 of these on my 18-foot car trailer. But it was pretty much falling off, as you can see. So cutting it didn't matter to me. And you'll see as it progresses. I'm going to do a bunch of videos throughout this build. Everything will square up in the end. It doesn't matter how twisted the front end is. It's all getting replaced. I have all the measurements for this car to get everything back to where it should be. But everything's going to be Dynacorn panels, doors, fenders, quarters, the complete floor. There's a couple in between parts where I get the regular aftermarket panels because they are pretty good themselves. But like I said, I have a bunch for this car, so I just need to order a little bit more, but I do have the one-piece floor already. So I'm just going to prep to get that ready to go in. So I got to get out of rockers so I can mount stuff. I got to be able to mount the floor to something, and the rockers are so rotted there's nothing to mount to. So I got some work cut out before setting that in place. Like I said, this one will be for sale once it's done. Check back, keep your post notifications on so you know when I'm uploading videos. From a distance, it doesn't look too bad. I've had before people that wanted a vehicle that I had, put a deposit down on it, holds it until the car's done, and then you can see it, buy it, and ship it to you. They usually go pretty quick. Every car that I've done either sold ahead of time while I was doing it or within a month afterward. So these shells don't last long. And like I said, you can keep up with them. I put pictures up daily as I'm working on this on my Instagram at Peterson_restorations, or follow me here on YouTube and you'll see it progress. I'll do it pretty much whenever I uploaded it. That's the day that I had it done. So thanks for watching this video. Comment down below what you think of it. Try and be nice, but you'll see as it goes along, it'll be a nice car in the end, and it'll be another Mustang saved. So thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.